You know, sometimes it's difficult for us to gauge how we should be dressing. Maybe you feel like you're too young and it's hard for you to dress up. Or you're maybe older and you want to try out some of those youthful trends but don't know if it would look weird. But remember, when it comes to style and fashion, there are no hard set in stone rules. You can always push the boundaries and try new things. These will most likely just be suggestions to kind of guide you. First, let's start how you should be dressing when you're in your 20s. So if you're in your 20s, like me, you are in what I like to call the sweet spot. Typically, you're probably still single, usually fewer responsibilities, you probably have more time in your hands, which overall gives you a lot of flexibility when it comes to your aesthetic and what is deemed acceptable. And keep in mind that most brands cater to this age group. So there's a wide range of styles and fits out there for you. But this is still the right time to start investing in staples. You are starting to get older and you will be maturing very soon. So you need at least one good pair of leather shoes. Again, you're getting older. You're gonna need at least one good sharp suit, at least a good pair of denim. You're also gonna want a great watch. These are items where you do want to spend a little bit more because you're going to be wearing it probably into your 30s and even your 40s if it's a great timeless piece. A good example is this watch from our sponsor from Original Grain. I think this brand should be in every 20-year-old's radar, especially their minimal series. It's affordable enough that almost any guy can cop, and the minimal clean aesthetic works with all these styles you're going to be composing. Like I said, your styles are going to be ranging a lot during this age group. This is where you're trying to find what works best for you, what you feel more confident in. Well, a watch like Original Grain will work with almost any style, from the simple t-shirt to the street style look to the dapper look. That's the great thing of a minimal timepiece, but the great thing of Original Grain, and why I think it should be in every guy's radar, is that it's super unique. Especially if you're younger, you're gonna want a timepiece that doesn't look like something your grandpa would wear. These timepieces are 100% unique. I'm telling you right now, you probably won't find one of your friends wearing this timepiece. But regardless, most guys don't know of what a watch is. You, however, you do, and it's a great time to invest in one to set your watch collection apart from the rest. This watch, even though it has wood in it, I could still wear it with a suit and I still look sharp. And the coolest part about that wood is that my watch is one of one. The wood grain is completely unique and you can never replicate it. It's natural. So when you buy yours, that means your watch completely unique as well. So if you guys want to check them out, they have a huge selection when it comes to their series. They have everything from their barrel collection to their minimalist collection to their chronograph to their brewmaster. There's going to be a style out there for you, and there's always something different that you can choose from to see what works best, again, with your style that you're developing as you're in this age group. If you guys want to check them out, they're going to be linked down below. And to help you out even more, there's also a discount code. That way you can get them even cheaper. Now let's talk about how you should dress if you're in your 30s. So now time has flown by and you have maturity and wisdom under your belt. You spend your 20s experimenting with your style, so you already know what looks ridiculous and what looks great and gets you the most compliment. However, the great thing is that you probably still have youth and composure in your age group, which means you can still experiment with the new trends that are coming up in synchronization with what you already know works best for you. What I do recommend is to avoid the ones that may seem too childish or too hypebeast. It might seem out of place in your age group. This is a time where you should also invest more in suits. In your 20s, you probably only had one good suit. Now, the more the merrier. You also want to develop a personal uniform. Now, you could probably be married. You could probably have kids. You could probably have a job, which means your time is limited. So now it's perfect and optimal time to develop a personal uniform. You know what works best with you. You know what gets you the most compliments, which means buy items that fit that aesthetic and wear that all the time. And finally, the last age group, let's talk about 40s and just middle-aged men. By this time, your style is like a fine wine. It gets better with age. You no longer have to deal with the fluff of trends. You stick to the classics that you know look good always. The two things you want to really focus on though are fit and color palette. You probably don't look as trim and as composed as you did, which means fit will be an important key factor. You want to make sure your clothes fit so well to your body silhouette that it makes you look younger. It makes you look more fit. And the second thing that I talked about was color palette. To keep your wardrobe refreshed and not wear the same thing all the time, you could still look at color palettes and what is trending. So you don't have to worry about the latest trends that 15 and 20-year-olds are doing, but you can worry about what color trends are working, what is more popular now to keep your wardrobe refreshed with the style that you already have built. This is a great way to keep your wardrobe refreshed, keep it in style without having to actually follow trends, if that makes sense. And that's basically it, guys. That's a basic guide on how guys should be dressing for their age group. If you guys liked this video and found it informative, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Original Grain. They're going to be linked down below as well. That's it for me today. See you next time.